Welcome to Brent Brown Ballpark in Orem, Utah for this 1A UHSAA semifinal baseball game between the Piute Thunderbirds and the Wayne Badgers. Hope you're enjoying us so far. We just barely started. I'm Landon Hemsley, DeseretNews.com web sports editor. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day today to watch a little bit of small town baseball. These two teams have come from different corners of the state to stake their claim at a bid in the 1A state baseball championships. And just about ready to get things started here. There aren't that many people today in the stands. Obviously, coming from a long ways away, two different towns. Piute High School down from Junction, Utah, near Circleville, in the southern section of the state. And then, of course, Wayne from Wayne County. And they're both here. Tale of the season for these two teams has been two very, very different ones. Had an opportunity before the game to go down on the field and talk with both head coaches. It's been something of a different road for the Wayne Badgers. Coming into this game, they've won 6 of their last 7 games, beating two teams that were very dangerous in their region. Specifically, the coach mentioned Bryce Valley. But that's sort of a different story from the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, the Wayne Badgers, they were struggled. They're a young team. But Coach Wayne Ellett says his team, Scott Ellett has said his team has been working really hard. And over the season, they have worked to get to this postseason tournament, and they believe that they can be dangerous.
Starting the season, our goal is to make the state tournament. We felt like we could get better every week. And there's preseason games we didn't look so good early in the season. But we worked some things out. The kids have worked hard, and I feel like we're a different team now than we were to start the preseason.
Well, recent results would definitely quantify that assertion. As for Piute, they know they know the rodeo. They've been in this place before. They're actually the runner-up in last year's state baseball championships, losing to the eventual champion and defending champion Panguitch. That game, of course, is going to be this afternoon. Panguitch will play, and they're coming into this game with a little bit of extra motivation, but they hope that they can not go home early. Here's Piute head coach Kennedy Sylvester on what the Thunderbirds are hoping to accomplish.
Hope to just do our best today. One pitch at a time is what we stress on the team, and we don't really look too far ahead. We just got to go one pitch at a time in baseball and try to work with that each pitch. All right.
It's Coach Kennedy Sylvester for the Piute Thunderbirds. All right, well, we're about ready for the first pitch here. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the Piute Thunderbirds against the Wayne Badgers. Coming up to bat first for the Wayne Badgers, number 6, Brig Blackburn. He is the catcher for the Badgers. Coach Scott Ellett, identified him as one of the players to watch. Hitting has progressively improved throughout the year, as has their record for the Badgers. We'll see how they do. On the mound for the Thunderbirds today is number 3, Logan Steed. Catching is Zach Allen. Going through the rest of the positions, on first base is Caden Blood. At second base is Quade Foten. At third base is Ryan Westwood. At shortstop is Jaden Coburn. Left field is Taylor Whitaker. Dalton Steed is in center field. And Mason Morgan is in right field for the Thunderbirds. It looks like we're about ready to get started here. As far as conditions, it is a very cold day. Obviously, in October, we've had something of a cold spell here along the Wasatch Front, but there is a lot of sunshine. few clouds, and the field condition is pretty soggy after all the rain we've had. All right, now here's the first pitch. Steed with the delivery. Down the middle, call for a strike. 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike. Blackburn let that one pass. The delivery from Steed. Here comes the second pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1 the count. Here's pitch number 3. High and away for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the delivery from Steed, and it's swung on and hit into left field. Blackburn gets things started off right for the Badgers. Recovers and throws it into the shortstop, and that's base hit. First base hit, leadoff bat for the Wayne Badgers. Brig Blackburn with the hit. So we have 1 on, no out. Coming up to bat now is Brian Batty for the Wayne Badgers. What a hit there by Brig Blackburn down the left field line. Getting things started off right for the Badgers. Here comes Steed's delivery. Swung on and fielded to third base. He's going to turn it at 2, and he's out at second base. But he makes it at first base. Batty gets on base at first, so now with 1 down, the Badgers have a man on first. And coming up to bat now is number 5, Jaden Ellett. Steed looking down. Getting ready for the delivery. Here it comes. Swung on and hit foul down the left field. And over the wall. So it counts 0-1 to the Thunderbirds. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 1-1 the count to Jaden Ellett. With Batty on first base. Here's the pitch. And it's popped up. Batty will hold it first. And caught for the pop-out fly by the shortstop. That was Jaden Coburn with that out. So now 2 down, 1 on base for the Wayne Badgers. And coming up to bat now is Regan Bryan. No, I'm not kidding. His name is actually Regan Bryan. I had to double check myself to make sure it wasn't Brian Regan when I was filling out the score sheet on DeseretNews.com. First pitch hit and fouled away. 0-1 the count to Bryan. Batty taking a few steps off first base. And the delivery, inside for a ball, and it's loose, and he's going for second. He's going to throw him, and he's safe at second base. Batty's safe at second. Kind of an awkward slide there. Looked like he might have hurt his leg. He got his pants dirty, obviously, going down in the dirt. The dirt is very, very muddy because of all the rain over the last few days. This field was not covered, so the baselines are all very, very dirty, particularly the ones going down towards home plate. Now 2 down. The Badgers have a man on second after the bobbled pitch by the catcher. Here's a delivery from Steed. It's hit. It's hit fair. Oh, no, they're going to call it foul. Across the baseline before it got to third base. So the count's 1-2, 2 down. And the Badgers with a man in scoring position. Steed eyes the base runner. Prepares for his delivery. Here's the pitch, and it's way outside for a ball. 2-2 the count. The Thunderbirds have sort of had an on and off season so far this year. They did have 1 game canceled in September. There's a swung and hit foul, so it's still 2-2 to Regan Bryan. In their last 5 games, save for the one that's canceled. The Thunderbirds are 2-3. They played Wayne on September 13th, and Wayne actually beat them. Wayne has the edge in terms of record, especially lately. Here's the pitch from Steed. Swung on and hit into left field. It's going to go over his head. It's going to go for a base hit and a run for Wayne. And it's a stand-up double for Regan Bryan. Terrific hit by Regan Bryan into left field. Right over the head of Taylor Whitaker. Terrific hit by Regan Bryan. The Wayne Badgers now up 1-0 with 2 down and 1 man on base, still in scoring position. Steed now working on his 5th batter. First pitch, high for a ball. This batter is Simmons. Mark Simmons. He's a senior this year. One of the leaders of this team. This Wayne Badgers team is actually very, very young. They only have 2 seniors. The 2 seniors for Wayne are Brian Batty and Mark Simmons, who is batting right now. All the rest are juniors, and they're playing 3 freshmen as well. So a very, very young team that is on a hot streak lately. Here's the delivery from Steed. And it's another wild pitch. The runner will move to third base. Stand up. Steed needs to settle down a little bit here. Bryan is now moved to third base. So now we got another man who's advanced on the bases, down at third base. Still a man in scoring position. The count is 2-0 with 2 down in the top of the first. Steed with the delivery. Swung on and hit foul. His first strike against Simmons. You can hear it clank off the roof above the ballpark. It's a very nice, picturesque little ballpark here. Also the home of the Orem Owls, the 1A affiliate for the Los Angeles Angels. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit foul again over the backboard. The ball was retrieved and given back to the official. So now Steed will come up to the plate. Steed sets the pitch, eyes the runner, delivers, swung on and hit foul again over the back. That's the 3rd foul in a row. Count is 2-2 with 2 down. The Thunderbirds are a strike away from getting out of this inning with only 1 run allowed. Steed prepares, delivers, hit through the gap into left field. Here comes Regan Bryan. He'll score, and it's a stand-up single. Hit right underneath the glove of Piute's third baseman, Caden Blood. Or, excuse me, Ryan Westwood. Now coming to the plate for the Wayne Badgers, Nathan Dendy. Dendy takes a slice at the first pitch, hits it foul over the backdrop. Here's the second pitch, inside for a ball, counts 1-1. Dendy is a sophomore. That pitch hit foul over the backdrop. It's 1-2. Steed eyes the runner at first base, prepares for the pitch. Here it comes, high and inside, close to Dendy's helmet. It's 2-2. There have been 2 outs for some time in this inning. Logan Steed, the Thunderbird pitcher, trying to get out this inning. Here's the offering. Full count. It's 3-2. Just in front of me here in the stands, it seems like there are quite a few students that have traveled from Piute. Oh, and he strikes him out. Logan Steed with the strikeout to end the first inning. So at the middle of the first inning, it's Wayne 2, Piute nothing, with 3 hits and no errors allowed in the top of that first inning. So pitching for the Badgers as we go into the bottom of this first inning. Pitching for the Badgers is Jaden Ellett. Catching his Blackburn, Brig Blackburn. Like I was saying before, the baselines, the infield was actually quite soggy when I walked down on the field earlier today. It's a very, very cool, roughly about 60, 65 degrees here. And because of all the rain we had yesterday, that field, especially on the fringes and down the first and third baselines, is very, very muddy. We might see that improve as the day goes on, just with all the sunshine we have here in Orem. But at least for the time being, these baselines are not that good. We have Landon Chappelle at third base. I'm just trying to pick out these players as I can see their numbers. We did get a roster from Wayne, but unfortunately I wasn't told their positions, so that does make it a little bit more difficult for me. Brian Batty is in center field. Jake Stevens is on first base. Regan Bryan is the shortstop. And as I become aware of other positions, I'll definitely let you know. First up for the Piute Thunderbirds, Zach Allen. Here's the offering. First pitch far and away, but called for a strike. 0-1 to Allen. Jaden Ellett on the mound for the Wayne Badgers again. Prepares for the offering. Here it comes. Swung on and hit into left field. It's a pop fly. He's there for it, and he catches it for the out. That's number 17, Mark Simmons, with that out in left field. One down. No one on base. Now coming up to bat, Dalton Steed, the center fielder. Swung on the first pitch. It's popped up. It's dropped. No, it's caught. It looked like it dropped through. My mistake. Pitcher is able... Nice reflexes there by Jaden Ellett, the pitcher. Gets that little blooper for the second out. And the Badgers are one out away from getting out of this first inning with no damage done. Now up for the Thunderbirds, Caden Blood, the first baseman. Strike one. Ellett delivers high and away, and Blood takes a swing at it for the first strike. Second pitch is away for a ball. Ooh, he almost hit him on that third one. Jaden Ellett high and inside. Almost hit Caden Blood. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. That's two strikes on Caden Blood. And the Badgers are only one strike away from getting out of this first inning. Swung on and hit. and picked right out of the air by Wayne's shortstop, Regan Bryan. What an athletic play. He had to go back away from his body to catch that one, but it's a line out. And Caden Blood lines out to end the first inning for the Piute Thunderbirds. That's 1-2-3 for the Wayne Badgers. As we head to the top of the second, it's Wayne 2, Piute 0, off a very good defensive and very good pitching performance by Wayne's pitcher, Jaden Ellett. In the professionals and in college, they'll often go pitch count. I would say that Logan Steed here for the Thunderbirds probably has thrown, if not twice as many pitches as Jaden Ellett threw in that first inning. It was pretty close. I'm not keeping a pitch count, but Ellett had to face 5 batters. Was it 6? 5? 5 or 6? It's 5 or 6 batters in that first inning. Wayne just went 1, 2, 3. All of them hits. None of them hits. All of them made contact. All of them were out by a catch. A fly out, a line out, and a pop out. We've updated all the rosters for the Wayne Badgers and for the Piute Thunderbirds. I invite you to check out those statistics on DeseretNews.com. Also going to be hopefully managing the online scoreboard at the same time. First pitch, swung on and struck out. Up to bat now for the Wayne Badgers, number 7, Braden Bryan, the younger brother of Regan Bryan. Second pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 the count. Swung and missed. Logan Steed with the strikeout. And Braden Bryan goes down swinging for the first out of the second inning. Jake Stevens, the first baseman, coming to the plate for the Wayne Badgers. Steed prepares, delivers. Straight down the middle for a strike. Here's the pitch. High and away for a ball. Counts 1-1. Ooh, hit the outside corner for a strike on that third offering. It's 1-2 with 1 down and no hits in the top of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit, popped up, straight up. Steed making the move on the pitch, and he gets it for the out. Excellent awareness there by the Piute pitcher, Logan Steed. Now coming to bat for the Wayne Badgers, for now at the bottom of their lineup, Landon Chappell. Excuse me, it's Chappell. Landon Chappell prepares for the pitch, and it's a wild pitch, but there's nobody on base, so no runners will advance. In the first inning, there were 2 wild pitches that allowed Wayne base runners to advance. One of the times it was into scoring position from first to second, and in the second occasion, it was just from second to third. Steed prepares the offering. Here it comes. High and away for a ball. 2-0, the count to Landon Chappell. Here's pitch number 3. Swung on and hit foul. 2-1 is the count now to Landon Chappell. Coach down at the third baseline giving him some signals. There's the delivery, and it's hit. It's a base hit into left field. Landon Chappell with a base hit into left field. It's fielded and brought back into the infield, so he'll just get one base on that one, but it's another hit. That's now 4 hits for the Wayne Badgers. And they're almost back to the top of their lineup. And they are back to the top of their lineup. It's the catcher, Brig Blackburn, coming back for the Wayne Badgers to get things started. He got things started off on the right foot at the beginning of the game. Pitches in the dirt. It's a ball. Second pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball. Steed needs to settle down here a little bit. The first inning was very similar to this one so far. Piute got 2 outs very, very quickly and then allowed most of their hits on that first inning, at least 2 hits on 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit down the third base line. And the play is... Oh, he dropped the ball at first base. The runner is safe. And now they've got him in a pick. No, now the ball's in center field. The runner advances to third base. And everybody's safe and on base. The third baseman for Piute, Ryan Westwood, threw that one across the diamond. He had a choice. He could have made a fielder's choice out at second base, but instead opted to go all the way to first. And the first baseman, Caden Blood, couldn't come up with the ball. It was in the dirt. And everybody is safe. Now with the runner in scoring position, Wayne has a man at third base and a man at first base. Now Wayne's coach has takes time out to talk to Batty. Brian Batty. Here's the delivery, and he's going for second. Ooh. Pitcher cuts off that throw to second, that quick throw, hoping that the runner at third would take a step off the base. And it didn't happen. So now there are 2 runners in scoring position with 2 down in the bottom or the top of the second. There's the pitch, and it's 2-0. My, how things in this game change very quickly. Just a moment ago, it was no men on base and 2 down, and suddenly you have 2 men in scoring position at the top of your order. Now it's 3-0. I wonder if Steed is trying for an intentional walk here. Here's the offering. It's outside for ball 4. And Batty will take his base. Coming now to the plate for the Wayne Badgers, Jaden Ellett, the pitcher. So now the bases are loaded. It's the top of the second out. This whole thing got started when Landon Chappell, who's now on third base, hit a grounder in between the shortstop and third baseman into left field. The inning appeared to be over, but suddenly, one error later, bases are loaded. They opt for the walk to bring up Ellett to the plate, and they're in serious danger. Count is 2-0. That pitch was in the dirt. That one's straight down the middle for a strike. Terrific pitch by Logan Steed. Ellett prepares for the delivery. Here comes it, swung, and it's hit into the gap, into center field. Here comes 1. Here comes 2. The ball is coming for home, and they threw to the pitcher, and there's 2 more runs scored for the Wayne Badgers. And that's 2 runs batted in for Jaden Ellett, the pitcher. So that's 2 innings in a row that the Wayne Badgers have been able to put 2 on the scoreboard. They still have a man in scoring position. Coming up to bat now is Regan Bryan. He got a big hit into left field in his first time out. Now they're going to try and get him. They've got him in a pickle. They've got him in a pickle in between first and second base. The run if they can keep him, if they get him out, then the run will stand. The runner at third base came in for the score, but they got him out in the pickle, and that will end the inning. Oh, the run actually will stand. Excuse me. So at the middle of the second inning, it's 5-0 for Wayne. They came out in a big way. All their runs have been scored with 2 outs, both in the first and the second inning. Again, the story in that second inning, the missed throw from Ryan Westwood to Caden Blood that allowed the inning to continue. Westwood had an option to get it out at second base, but instead opted to throw all the way across the diamond to first base, and the ball was dropped. Very costly error there. So as we get through the top, now we're into the middle of the second inning. There are 5 runs and 5 hits for Wayne. No runs, no hits, and 1 error for Piute. Another lengthy inning for Logan Steed. It looks like Wayne is going to make him work, and we're just going to have to see how durable Steed is. Steed is, Coburn. Jaden Coburn, I believe, is going to come up here. Logan Steed also is preparing to bat. He's on deck. Yeah, coming up first will be the shortstop, Jaden Coburn for Piute. And immediately after him, Logan Steed, the pitcher. Jaden Ellett still on the mound for the Wayne Badgers. And now at the plate, Jaden Coburn coming to the plate for Piute. See if they can get some of these runs back here. First pitch swung on into right field. And it's an out. It's a fly out for Jaden Coburn into right field. Terrific pitching performance so far by Jaden Ellett. Logan Steed, Piute's pitcher, coming to the plate now for the Thunderbirds. There's 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the second. Swung on and hit to shortstop. Shortstop fields it, throws it to first. He's got the ball and he's out. So Logan Steed grounds out in his first at bat. So there's 2 up and 2 down and 2 pitches. Coming to the plate now for the Thunderbirds, Ryan Westwood, the third baseman. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch is a strike. Third pitch, another ball. So the count is now 2-1 with 2 down. Nobody on in the bottom of the second. Swung on and hit to the shortstop. It's a grounder. He's got it. He's fielded. He throws it to first, and he's caught it for the out. Inning over. Again, 3 up and 3 down for the Wayne Badgers. Off a terrific pitching performance thus far by Jordan Ellett. It looks like the Thunderbirds are going to make a pitching change. They are. They are making a pitching change. Caden Blood is going to move from first base to pitcher. And Logan Steed, who started the game at pitcher, is going to move to first base. We'll see how well Blood is able to hold off these Wayne Badgers, who've been very, very active on the offensively in the first 2 innings. They've scored 5 runs, and again, those 3 runs that were scored in the second inning probably would not have scored had that out been made from third to first base. It was unfortunate that the ball was dropped there for the Thunderbirds. Also in the house today, we have the other teams. The other teams that are going to be squaring off here in a little while. Coming up, of course, after this one, we have Tabiona and Panguitch. And it looks like Tabiona is here and watching who potentially could be their opponent in tomorrow's championship game. Coming up immediately after this game, we have the second of this doubleheader between Tabiona and Panguitch. Panguitch with a record of 16-2, and Tabiona with a record of 10-2. The records for these teams today: Piute 13-6, Wayne is 9-5. Coming up, here's the pitch. Regan Bryan swings on the first one, and he is strike. Counts 1-1. Hit to left field. And it's picked out of the air by Piute's left fielder. That's Taylor Whitaker. He came up on it first and then took a step back into his right. Reached the glove out and caught the ball for the out. It was a great play by Taylor Whitaker out there in left field. Mark Simmons up now for the Wayne Badgers. So at the top of the third, 1 out. No runs scored. Counts empty right now. First pitch swung on. Looked like it came off of Mark Simmons' leg. It's going to be a foul ball. It looked like what happened is Simmons took a crack at it. Ball bounced in the dirt and then came up and hit Simmons in the leg. Kind of bending that gingerly there as he gets set to take his next swipe at this ball. His delivery. Simmons hits it into the gap in left field. That's going to go for a base hit. Great play there by Whitaker, catching it on the hop and limiting Simmons to only 1 base. But the offensive display continues for the Wayne Badgers. They've now had a base hit in each of the 3 innings so far. That's 6 hits, 5 runs. We're in the top of the 3rd inning still. Simmons is a senior, so this could potentially be the last game that he plays. There's a pitch. It's swung on, hit, grounder to third, and makes the out. Great play there, running up on it by Piute's third baseman. It's Ryan Westwood. He made sure that throw was definitely on target. Coming up now for the Badgers, Braden Bryan. First pitch is high for a ball. We hope you've been enjoying this so far on DeseretNews.com. We also do have a live updating box score for this game. If you are watching this on DeseretNews.com, you should see the score update live just to the left of the player. You can see live updating stats by clicking on that link for more stats and scores. You can bring up the box score, and then if you want to see more details, you can just refresh the page. Here's the pitch. It's swung on. It's hit. Westwood throwing to first. Did he make it? Gets the out. Westwood gets the out, and that's the out that will end the inning. So in the middle of the third inning, it's Wayne 5, Piute 3. One runner stranded on base at first base. It was Mark Simmons who was left on first base. But that's the first inning that Piute has been able to put together a shutout so far. With the terrific pitching performance that's been put on display here so far by Wayne's Jade Ellett, there's no way that anybody but him is going to be taking this mound. If you're just joining us, welcome to Brent Brown Ballpark at UVU. I'm Landon Hemsley, DeseretNews.com sports web producer. And the very first pitch, Piute's number 7, Tucker Bagley, the designated hitter. He starts it off with a single. That is Piute's first hit of the ball game. Coming up now, Taylor Whitaker for the Piute Thunderbirds. Again, we're in the third inning, and that's the first time that Piute has been able to get anything off Wayne's Jaden Ellett, and the Thunderbirds are calling for a pinch runner. Coming out of the game is Tucker Bagley. Into the game to run for him is number 10, Easton Kennedy. So now up to the plate, Taylor Whitaker, the left fielder, had a great out in the top of the third, reaching back behind his body and robbing the Wayne batter of what would have been definitely a dangerous base hit. First pitch is outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Still 0 outs, 1 man on base for the Piute Thunderbirds. Here's the delivery. Outside for a ball. Throws to first base. He's safe at first. Trying to get him picked off. Here's the delivery. Outside for a ball. So the count is 3-0. 1 man on base. It's the first time Ellett has been put in this position in this game. Inside for a ball, and there's a walk. Whitaker takes his base. And Easton Kennedy moves into scoring position for the Badgers. Brig Blackburn comes out to have a word with his pitcher. Ellett is a right-handed pitcher, and he's only a sophomore. He's displayed talent beyond that sophomore age so far this game. We'll see how long he can keep it up. Now up for the Thunderbirds, Quade Fountain. Ellett stares down the runner at second. Opts not to throw it. Here's the pitch. Hit into left field. That'll go for a base hit. They only advance 1 base on this one, but Kennedy, Easton Kennedy, is safe. All the runners are safe, and the bases are loaded in the bottom of the third inning with no outs. Now it's really time for Piute to show whether or not they can do some damage here, as the Thunderbirds are now back to the top of their order. Zach Allen, the first time he came around in the first inning, he flew out. He had a fly out. Flew out. Excuse me. The bases are loaded. After that fly ball into left field, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit to left field. It's high, it's deep, and it's caught for the out, but that will score 1 run for the Thunderbirds as the other 2 runners tag up. Easton Kennedy tagged up at third base and was able to get home, so that's 1 run for Piute in the bottom of the 3rd inning on the sac fly by Zach Allen. That's 1 run batted in for Zach Allen as well. And that's the first damage that Piute's been able to do against Jaden Ellett. Ellett looks down the runner at first, sends him back to his base, and then prepares to deliver. Now up for the Thunderbirds, Dalton Steed, the center fielder. First time up, he popped out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ellett delivers. Swung on and hit to left field. Is it going to stay fair? Is it going to stay fair? It goes off the wall and it's fair. That's going to go for multiple bases. That was almost a home run. It came off the wall, but that's 2 more runs scored for the Piute Thunderbirds off a monstrous, monstrous hit by Dalton Steed off the left field wall. Oh no, they've given him the home run. They're going to say it's a home run because it went off the post. It went off the left field post. And Dalton Steed has hit a grand slam home run. Oh, no, he hasn't. It's just a 3-run home run. Excuse me, not a grand slam because they scored on the previous one. And suddenly, this is a game again. Dalton Steed with the 3-run shot in the bottom of the 3rd off Jaden Ellett. Up until this point, Ellett had been untouchable, but now in the bottom of the 3rd, the Piute Thunderbirds have broken things open, and it's still only 1 out. Coach is going to call timeout and have a meeting with his players, with his infield. Coming up to bat, Caden Blood for the Piute Thunderbirds. What a hit by Dalton Steed. That home run was hard to shortstop. Badgers obviously not wanting to let this one get away from them. Here's the pitch. Inside, and it hits him. Blood will take a base on a bean pitch. So now the tying run is on first base. The bottom of the 3rd. 4 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Piute. All those runs and all those hits have come in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We're still 1 away and another man on base. Regan Bryan throws it to first base. Check the runner. Swung on and hit. It's grounded. Could be a double play ball. 1 out. Second runner is safe. But it's 2 down. No runners in scoring position. That'll go down as a single for Coburn. So it's 2 down on the fielder's choice. Caden Blood goes down on the fielder's choice. Coming up to bat now for the Thunderbirds, Logan Steed. First time up to bat, he grounded out. Trying to pick off at first base, and it's not there. Runner safe. Second pitch. Wide. Or actually, that's the first pitch. First pitch outside for a ball. There's the pitch. It's a strike. Here's the delivery. Swung on and hit. Popped up foul. Wayne trying to make a play on it. Oh, and he overran it. Stevens. Jake Stevens, the first baseman. He had the room, he had the space to get out of this inning, but he ended up dropping the ball. But it's still 1-2. 1-2, 2 down. The bottom of the third inning. Wayne leading 5-4. One man on the base. He's on first base, not in scoring position. And now, Wayne only needs one strike to get out of here. And he struck him out! He struck him out! Swing and a miss for strike 3. Regan Bryan with that strikeout. So it's one strikeout for Regan Bryan. So at the end of the third inning, it's Wayne 5, Piute 4. The story in that third inning was a 3-run home run by Dalton Steed, and also a sacrifice fly ball by Zach Allen to empty the bases. If you're just joining us here on DeseretNews.com, I want to welcome you to Brent Brown Ballpark in Orem. I'm Landon Hemsley, DeseretNews.com sports web producer. I want to thank Ryan Rasmussen, who is our production manager for this game. This 1A semifinal baseball game. And both teams have made a pitching change so far in this one. It was in the third inning, the top of the third inning, that Piute pulled their original pitcher, Logan Steed, and put in Caden Blood. Put Caden Blood on the mound. They just shifted Steed over to first base and put Blood on the pitcher's mound. So now we'll see how Caden Blood is able to continue. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit. It's a ground ball to third base. Grounded. Throw. Out. That was Jake Stevens, the first baseman, who gets the ground out for Wayne. Now coming up to the plate for the Wayne Badgers, number 23, Landon Chappell. Last time he had a hit into left field that got things going on the right foot for the Wayne Badgers. And that was 2 outs. Chappell hit the ball into left field to get on base. And Piute fell apart, sort of, in that second inning. They were able to get 3 runs, all while there were 2 outs already on the board. Count now 1-1. Swung and a miss. It's 1-2 to Landon Chappell. Caden Blood working his mojo inside outside. That was an outside pitch that went for a strike on the swing. Here's a delivery. Swung on and hit to left field. Is it going to stay fair? No, it is not. Over the wall, but foul. So Landon Chappell will come back to take another crack at it. Count is 1-2. There's 1 out already. Here's a delivery from Blood. Swung and it's hit foul again. 1-2. Here's the delivery. Swung on and hit foul. I don't know if you can hear that big splash, but that is the sound of the ball hitting the top of the covering here. The aluminum covering that covers the stands. Caden Blood counts 1-2 still after the foul ball. Set for the delivery. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the strikeout. Caden Blood gets the strikeout. There's 2 down. Chappell is not happy that he took a swipe at that pitch. Brig Blackburn now coming up for the Wayne Badgers. He was identified earlier as someone to watch in this game. And he has not disappointed. Here's a delivery from Blood. It's in, but it's low. Counts 2-0 now. And there's the walk. So he gets the walk after going 2-2. 2 straight balls equals first base. Brian Batty now coming to the plate for the Badgers. He's had a pretty good outing himself. He is one of 2 seniors on this team, along with Mark Simmons, who had a single in that 3rd inning, although it came to nothing. Blood with a delivery. We appreciate you tuning in here live on DeseretNews.com and KSL.com to this 1A semifinal. It's Friday afternoon. There's a strike. 1-1 to Brian Batty. On DeseretNews.com, we do have a live updating scoreboard as well for this game. Just go to DeseretNews.com, look in the sports page. You'll see where we are streaming this game live on our website. Of course, if you're hearing me, you probably have already found it. That pitch way inside, in fact, on the wrong side of Batty. So now it's 2-1 with 2 down and a runner on first. Strike 2. Swung on and hit foul. One of these benefits of working this pitcher into deep counts over and over and over again is the Wayne Badgers found out in those first 2 innings. They took Logan Steed into deep counts several times. As you exhaust the pitcher, there's a swing and a base hit into right center. And he's going around for 3rd. Batty's going for a double. It's a stand-up double. He's going for a triple. Is he going to make it? Throws it home and he's safe. Safe at home is the runner. Blackburn scores on the stand-up triple to Brian Batty. That ball was not hit deep, it was not hit long, but Blackburn and Batty just motored around the bases. They really moved very quickly. First one is a ball. Second one swung on and missed. Now to the plate for the Wayne Badgers is Jaden Ellett, the starting pitcher who was replaced in that bottom of the 3rd inning. Also anyways, swung on and hit. Ground ball to second. Bobble, drop, throw. He's got it and he's out, and that will end the inning. So in the middle of the 4th inning, Wayne is able to widen their lead again on 2 outs. They get 1 man around. It's 6-4, 7 hits. Piute coming into the bottom of the 4th inning has 4 hits on 3 runs, and they have committed 1 error.
Don't forget to rate farm. Sportsmanship matters. Ask the sport of sportsmanship respect for each game. And for all participants, remember, negative cheers, chants, or behavior. Do rally right. To learn more about this great cause, go to UHSAA.org. Follow for all your current events and stats, and follow them on Facebook. Go to UHSAA.com or on Facebook or on Twitter.
So Regan Bryan, who replaced Jaden Ellett during that bottom of the 4th inning when after Ellett gave up a 3-run home run to Dalton Steed, will continue here in the bottom of the 4th.
Taking off for Piute in the bottom of the 4th, number 16, Brian Westwood.
Brian Westwood starts things off for the Piute Thunderbirds at the plate. He swings on the first pitch, and it's a strike. Or excuse me, Ryan Westwood, not Brian Westwood. So far this afternoon, he has grounded out. He swings on that one, pops it up. That's an easy out for the shortstop, Jaden Ellett. Tucker Bagley, the designated hitter, got a single his first time up. He hits it straight to the pitcher, and that's an easy play for out numero dos. Bagley will make his way back to the dugout, the home team dugout. Now coming up for the Thunderbirds, Taylor Whitaker. His first time up to bat, he walked. He's 0 for 0 on the day. First pitch, swung on, hit foul. Here's a delivery, swung on and hit. It's a grounder, fielded by the shortstop, bobbles it, throws it to first, not in time. Runner safe. Taylor Whitaker, that might go down as an error. Are they going to give him the hit or are they going to give him the error? They have given him a hit. So that's a hit for Piute here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Quade Foughton, number 6, hits a grounder, goes through the third baseman's legs, and everybody's going to be safe on this one. So Foughton will get a single, but that one goes down as an error. He reached on an error, Quade Foughton. And now we're back up to the top of Piute's lineup. This is the section of the lineup that hit that 3-run shot. 2 men on base, 1 in scoring position with 2 down. And it's a base hit into left field. 1 run will score. Here comes the throw. And he's safe at home. Taylor Whitaker with the run. Zach Allen gets the run batted in. It's a single, but it is a run batted in, and it's now 6-5. 5 hits for Piute, and there's 2 down. Piute and Wayne have sort of traded places. At the beginning of this game, that was the only way that was the way it was going for Wayne. They'd get to 2 outs, and then suddenly they'd explode offensively. Pitches in the dirt, nobody will advance. Now Regan Bryan, the pitcher here for Wayne, needs to just settle things down if he wants to get out of this inning without much more damage. Dalton Steed, the man who hit the 3-run shot, is up to the plate. He hits it into left field. Is it going to stay fair? No, it won't. It is foul. Now they're trying to make the play for the Badgers in left field. Mark Simmons, the senior, couldn't quite get there in time. And that home run by Dalton Steed, the man at the plate, now really broke things open here for the Thunderbirds. It's a wild pitch. The runners will advance. 2 men now in scoring position, 2 down. Bryan really needs to just settle things down here a little bit. Base hit could give the Thunderbirds the lead here. Here's the delivery. And it's outside. Count is 2-1. 3-1, excuse me. So now Steed, if he takes the ball, he can load the bases for Caden Blood, the pitcher. Here's the delivery. Swung on. Hit into center field. This should be easy pickings for the center fielder, and it's out. And that will end the inning. 2 runners stranded at the end of that 3rd inning. Or at the end of that 4th inning. It's 6-5 for the Badgers. 7 hits for Wayne. 5 hits for Piute. In that inning, Piute had 2 hits. And Wayne committed 1 error. Looks like Caden Blood is going to stay on the pitcher's mound into this 5th inning. So here we are in the top of the 5th inning. Cade Blood still on the mound for the Thunderbirds. Up to bat for the Badgers, Regan Bryan, the pitcher, who started the game at shortstop, but then relieved. He relieved Jaden Ellett after Ellett surrendered that 3-run home run. There's a strike for Blood down the middle. There's another strike. It's a full count. Regan Bryan hoping for a walk, it looks like, but Caden Blood is not really helping him out that much. Swung on and hit. That's going to go deep into left field. Regan Bryan hits it to the warning track. He's going to go for a double. That'll stay for a stand-up double for Regan Bryan. Last time up he struck out, not this time. Regan Bryan in scoring position. The top of the 5th inning, no outs.
Now playing number 17, Mark Simmons.
Now Mark Simmons, the senior, comes to the plate for the Wayne Badgers. First pitch is a ball. It's ball number 2. Some of the fans not too happy with that one. It's difficult to say how many have traveled here from Wayne, but the fans here that I can see just in front of the press box, they seem to be decidedly for Piute. I would say this game is being attended by, maybe 300 people. And some of the people that are here for Tabiona and Panguitch, which is the game following this one. Here's the delivery. And it's 3-1 for Mark Simmons at the plate. Oh, and he called that one a strike. That one was close on the inside corner and a little bit high, but he calls it a strike. Full count for Mark Simmons. The runner in scoring position. Simmons could widen the Badger lead here. Ah, swing and a miss. Caden Blood gets another K. That's 2 strikeouts for Blood. And yes, it is BLOOD, as in the liquid that keeps you alive. Still a runner in scoring position. 1 out. He's going to throw it at second base, and it's obviously safe. Nathan Dendy at the plate for Wayne. This is a pitch, high and away. Ball 1. Pitch outside for ball 2. Swung on and fouled. Swung and miss for strike number 2 to Mark Simmons. Or excuse me, to Nate Dendy. That was an interesting play there. Faked the throw on the ball. Then the second baseman faked like the ball had gotten through to inspire him to go through. And that one, there's another strikeout for Caden Blood. That's his 3rd strikeout. And suddenly, Wayne, which looked like it was in a really, really good position, suddenly down to their last out. Very strong pitching performance in this inning by Caden Blood, despite surrendering that extra base hit. Strike 1. This is Braden Bryan, a junior. Swung and missed. Strike number 2. And Caden Blood is 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning unscathed. Here's the pitch. And it's another strikeout. 1, 2, 3 for Caden Blood. That's his 4th strikeout on the day. At the end of the 4th inning, Wayne is leading Piute 6-5. Both teams have an error. Wayne has 8 hits. Piute has 5 hits.
It is off out the 5th for Wayne. They come up with no runs off 1 hit. There were no Piute errors.
What a terrific performance by Caden Blood to get the Piute Thunderbirds out of that inning. It's a beautiful afternoon here at Brent Brown Ballpark, might I just say. If you're just joining us here on DeseretNews.com, I'm Landon Hemsley, sports web producer for DeseretNews.com. I'm glad you're with me. This has been a terrific baseball game to watch on this wonderful fall afternoon. Of course, baseball is usually a spring sport, but this year, the 1A baseball championships are being played in the fall. First pitch swung on and hit foul. Up to the plate right now for the Piute Thunderbirds is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Caden Blood. Being pitched to by Regan Bryan. And it's 0-2 is the count. First hit was a foul. Second swing was a missed strike. And there's strike number 3. Now they're going to call that one a foul ball. It was tipped down in between the legs of the umpire, actually, and went back towards the backstop rather than running for third. He's going to stand and take another pitch. There's a delivery outside for a ball. Now the Wayne Badgers came into this game this afternoon determined. And there's a swing and a hit by Caden Blood to the shortstop. Throw to first is dropped, and Caden Blood is safe. Is that going to be an error? Another error charged? Yes, that is another error charged to the Wayne Badgers. So Caden Blood reaches on an error. The missed catch there by number 11 for the Badgers, Jake Stevens. It's his second error. It's the second error for the team. That is not his error, however. The other error belongs to the third baseman, Landon Chappell, who is a freshman, by the way. There's a delivery. Swung on and hit. It's hit foul. They're going to try and make a play on it. And it drops in the dirt. Jake Stevens didn't have the room to be able to make a play on it, so it just drops. And it's now 0-1 with one man on base and 0 outs in the bottom of the 5th. There's the pitch. Swung on and hit. This could be a double play ball. There's one. Second one is missed. Ball goes almost into the Piute into the Wayne dugout. But Jaden Coburn is the one who reached on that single. Is safe, and he's not going to go for extra bases. Logan Steed started the game at pitcher for the Thunderbirds, surrendered 5 runs, and was since been moved to first base. So far today, he struck out and grounded out. Swung on and hit down the third base line. It goes off the foot of the third baseman, Chappell, into left field. It goes under his glove. And the runners are going to advance to second and third. 2 runners in scoring position, only 1 out. It's another hit for Piute and an extra base hit for Logan Steed. That's the first time he's been on base today, and it's his first extra base hit. So now, Piute with 1 out has 2 men in scoring position. Can take the lead here with a base hit. Ryan Westwood so far has grounded out and popped out. He's 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch is in the dirt. Here's the delivery. Swung on and it's fair. It's fair. This is going to score 2 runs to give Piute the lead. Oh, no, there's no way that was foul. That was fair all the way. The umpire calls it back and says it's a foul ball. There's no way that was a foul ball. I'm sorry. There's no way that was a foul ball. So it's 1-1. Westwood standing at the plate now. He's got to deliver again. There's the pitch, swung on, and it's in the gap, and this will bring in the 2 runs. No, just bring in 1. So now the game is tied. There's another hit for Piute. Westwood gets a single, an RBI single. Now coming up to the plate is a designated hitter, Tucker Bagley. First time up to the plate, he got a single. Last time he got a ground out. And the Thunderbirds have 1 man in scoring position. We're all tied up here at 6 apiece in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's Brian. That was an intentional walk pitch, and now they've got him in a pickle. And he's out at third! He's out at third! So now the Piute Thunderbirds only have 1 run in scoring position after that great play. That was an intentional pitch outside to try and draw the runners off of the base. And boy, did it work. Still, if Bagley can get this into the outfield, it probably means another run for Piute. Swung on, popped up, it's in the gap, it's going to drop. Oh, he almost caught it for the out. Here's the throw to home. And he's safe, and Piute has the lead. Here's the throw to second. And Bagley with a 2-run RBI double, or 1-run RBI double. And Piute suddenly takes the lead. Both teams now have 8 hits. Wayne has 2 errors. And coming up to the plate now for the Thunderbirds, Taylor Whitaker, the pitcher and the catcher, taking some time. Regan Bryan, yes, that is his name. When I wrote down his name, when I saw his name on the score sheet, first I thought it was Brian Regan. I was like, no way. Here's a pitch from Bryan. Swung on and hit foul. Whitaker so far in this game, he's 1 for 2. Or he's 1 for 1 actually. First time up he walked. Second time was a single. Swung on and hit foul. That one was actually hit straight down into the dirt. It's 2 down. 2 runs scored so far in this inning. 1 man in scoring position on second base. That's They have a pinch runner out there. That's why it took so long. Ball's dropped. Oh, the catcher slips on the mud. Oh, and the mud seeks his vengeance. I said before this game, and I was down there on the field, I was like, man, this water, this ground is wet and muddy and dirty, and came back to bite Piute right, or bite Wayne right there. Brig Blackburn slipping in the dirt. So now Piute has a man on third base. Swung on and hit into left field. This one should be a flyout, and it is. End of the inning. So to end the inning, Taylor Whitaker flies out, but not before Piute does some damage on an RBI double by Tucker Bagley and an RBI single by Ryan Westwood to give them a 7-6 lead after 5.
In the bottom of the fifth for Piute, they come up with 2 runs off 2 hits. There was 1 error, and the last. After 5 complete, it's Piute 7 and Wayne 6.
I would imagine, given how much time there is between innings, or between games, I would imagine, given how much time there is between these games, the other game is set for a 2 p.m. start time, that we're only going 7 innings. I think. So we only have 2 innings remaining. Piute now firmly in control here. See if Wayne can get anything going offensively off Caden Blood, who struck out 3 batters in the last inning. After he came on to relieve Logan Steed, he has been light out as a pitcher. He has 4 strikeouts today. There's the first pitch from Blood, and it's outside for a ball. There's the hit, and it's in the gap. Jake Stevens with his first hit. Previously, he had grounded out, and it's just a single for Stevens. Into the left field gap. Now the Badgers have the tying run on first base, with Landon Chappell coming to the plate. Blood pitches. Swing and a miss by Landon Chappell. Double play! Double play by Caden Blood. Landon Chappell hit a line drive right back to Caden Blood. The runner was already gone at first, so all he had to do was toss it back to his first baseman. That's 2 down. Wayne is down to their last out. Wow, that changed quickly. Wow, that changed really fast. Oh, Landon Chappell lines out. Chappell, of course, is a freshman. Now to the plate, Brig Blackburn. Before the game, I had the opportunity to talk to Wayne's coach, Scott Ellett. He told me that the goal of the team was to get to the playoffs, and if they could get to the playoffs, they felt like they could make some noise.
To make the state tournament in our region is tough because we have a tough region. There are 2 real good teams that are not in the state tournament from our region, in Valley and Bryce Valley. So to make the state tournament's an accomplishment for us. Now we're here. I think anything can happen. We can be a dangerous team.
Speaking of danger, That's a great play by Piute's right fielder. Brig Blackburn hit that into right field. Brig Blackburn hit that into right field, and the right fielder for the Thunderbirds must be Mason Morgan. Yeah, Mason Morgan, the right fielder. So the Thunderbirds just made a great catch. Not a diving catch, but still one worthy of a highlight reel. So now at the we're in the middle of the 6th inning. It's 6-7. Piute with the lead. Wayne has 9 hits and 2 errors. Piute has 8 hits and 1 error. We're coming down to the final outs here for Wayne. They only have 3 more. Piute now with an opportunity, though, to extend its lead. This was a lead, really, after 2.5 innings. Did not look like Piute was going to get much done offensively. And then Dalton Steed came up in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Actually, I should back up a little bit. Zach Allen came up in the bottom of the 3rd inning with bases loaded and got one in on a sacrifice fly. Dalton Steed, the center fielder, came up right after him and put a shot off the left field foul pole for 3 runs. After that, ever since that time, it's been Piute offensively. Wayne has only scored 1 run since the 3rd inning, and it happened in the 4th. It allowed them to extend their lead to 6-4, but Piute has scored 3 runs since, and now it looks like Wayne is going to change their pitcher again. They're going with the freshman, Landon Chappell. So Regan Bryan has been moved off of the pitcher's mound, and he's going to take Chappell's place at 3rd base. Chappell, the freshman, puts one in the dirt. Up to bat for the Thunderbirds, Quade Foten. He, so far in this game, has reached on an error. And he's 0 for 0. Here's the delivery inside. 3 balls, 0 strikes for Landon Chappell. And that's a 4-pitch walk. Foten takes his spot on first base.
That kid's name's quite Fountain.
Fountain? Thank you. Now we're back to the top of the order for the Piute Thunderbirds. Zach Allen. He was the one that got... Oh, they're going for the pickoff at second base. He's safe. Fountain is safe at second. That was a designed play. They knew that Fountain wanted to steal the base. They set him up for it. The throw was there, but the tag was not made in time. And now the Thunderbirds have another man in scoring position with 0 outs. And it looks like we got a little bit of cloud cover that's come in to obscure the sun. Not necessarily a good thing on this crisp fall afternoon. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Freshman needs to settle down here. This could get away from him pretty quickly. It's 2-0, 0 outs, 1 man in scoring position. In the dirt again. 3-0. Could be another 4-pitch walk. He's got to make him swing at something. Signaling bunt. That pitch is in the dirt. Zach Allen is going to take the base on the 4-pitch walk. Coming up now to the plate is Dalton Steed, and Wayne is going to call a timeout. Brig Blackburn, one of the leaders of this team. Most of the infield meeting up to talk to the freshman Luke Chappell. Or Landon Chappell, not Luke, pardon me. Should know that. My own name is Landon. So now the Thunderbirds have 2 men on base. 1 in scoring position, no outs. And there's a swing and a hit, and it's foul. So it counts 0-1. Chappell was brought in to relieve Regan Bryan, who's been one of the more successful batters for Wayne on the afternoon. He hit a double earlier. That pitch is high for another ball. So about 10 pitches in, and Chappell has only thrown 1 strike. Chappell shows like he's going to throw back to second base, but doesn't do it. Stares down the second base runner. Here's a delivery. It's high. It's 2-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped straight up. Brig Blackburn, the catcher, is going to go back, try and make this play. He makes the catch, and Steed is out. Great play there by the Wayne Badgers catcher, Brig Blackburn, to make that play, and get back towards the warning stop. Towards the backstop and get that out on the foul ball. Caden Blood, the pitcher. They throw to second. The ball is loose. Is he going to run for third? No, he's not. That pitch off the mark there by Chappell. But the base runner was on his belly in the dirt. Didn't have the mojo to get back up and try and take third base. So it'll just stay at second. 1 man in scoring position, 1 out. Another man on first. Caden Blood up to bat. So far today he has reached on an error. He was hit by a pitch and he's lined out. So he is 0 for 1. Swung on and hit into center field. It's a very, very high fly ball. The right fielder comes over and makes the catch. Runners hold. Pardon me. Great play by the right fielder, Braden Bryan. So now Caden Blood is now 0 for 2 on the afternoon. As for Jaden Coburn, he's been one of the most productive batters for Piute this afternoon. He's 2 for 3. He's flied out and got 2 singles, but no RBIs. If he gets a single or a double here, could mean a big score for Piute to widen this lead. Delivery's over his head. Counts 1-1, 2 down. Chappell has settled down a little bit early in this inning. In fact, the 2 runners who were on base reached base because of bases on balls. Both of them were walked. While The runner out there, Quade Fountain, is on second base because he stole the base. Really wouldn't have mattered because Zach Allen walked right after he did. Here's a delivery. Swung on, it hit up the middle, and missed by the second baseman. This is going to come around for another run. Throw to the first baseman, to Jake Stevens, and it's another run. An RBI for Jaden Coburn, an RBI single. And Piute widens their lead to 2 runs, 8-6. Now the coach is going to come out and have a word with the pitcher. Help the freshman settle down a little bit. It's amazing to me that the coach, Scott Ellett, coach for the Wayne Badgers, has so much confidence in his freshman. Must see a lot in this kid. And they've put the game on his shoulders. And the infield is set to retake its position. Now up to bat for the Thunderbirds, Logan Steed. So far today, he is 1 for 3. He's grounded out, he has struck out, and he has hit a double. Strike one. Landon Chapo with the delivery in the outside corner. Fountain at third base, tempting the pitcher. Chappell looking back and forth. Here's the delivery outside for ball number 1. Counts 1-1. Steed started the game as the pitcher and surrendered 4 earned runs before being replaced by Caden Blood. Pitches inside, dangerous high pitch. Dangerous high pitch there. 2-1 is the count. Chappell on the mound, staring down the runners on the corners. Here's a delivery straight down the middle, but it's high. 3-1 count now to Logan Steed. Here's a delivery inside for a ball, and that will load the bases. Logan Steed takes a base on balls. That's the third walk. That's the third walk for Landon Chappell in this inning. Coming up to bat now for the Thunderbirds, Ryan Westwood. So far he is 1 for 3. He has hit an RBI single. And he's grounded out and he has popped out. And it looks like Coach is going to have a little bit more words with Landon Chappell. Is he going to take the ball from him? Looks like he is. Well, that will end Chappell's day. Produced 3 walks, no strikeouts, and surrendered 1 earned run. Looks like the shortstop is going to take his turn. Chappell's moving to short. So Jaden Ellett is going to return to the pitcher's mound. Ellett, who started this game and then surrendered 4 runs in the 3rd inning, is going to move back. To the pitcher's mound. Here's the pitch from Ellett. Swung on. Ground ball. Play is made. Is he going to make it in time? And it's an out. And that will end the inning. So Ellett on one pitch gets the Wayne Badgers out of an inning that could have been a whole lot more dangerous. 3 runners stranded. 9 hits for Piute. 9 hits for Wayne. Score is 6-8 for Piute right now at the end of the 6th inning. And these are the last 3 outs for the Wayne Badgers. I want to thank you for joining us here on DeseretNews.com, KSL.com. What we'd like you to do, if you don't mind, go into the comments section for this page, wherever you are, wherever you're watching this, and let us know where you're watching it from and who you're cheering for. We'd love to get some feedback from our viewers. Of course, we at the Deseret News, in conjunction with Deseret Connect, of course, are always dedicated to helping catch high school players and our high school athletes here in the state of Utah doing great things. We are more than happy to showcase that and highlight that, especially this time of year, which is time for the Fall Classic and the professional ranks. Well, we have our own Fall Classic here in Utah, 1A Championship Baseball. For these two teams, it all comes down to this. There is no tomorrow. This could represent the end of the season. Coming up to the plate for Wayne is Batty. Brian Batty, senior, one of 2 seniors. He has a triple so far today. And he plays in center field. Still on the mound, Caden Blood. It was 4 strikeouts today. Swung on and hit over the back. If you're on DeseretNews.com watching this live stream, you should see the live updating scoreboard there just in the left hand of the page. Ooh, that was a dangerous pitch. Caden Blood almost hit Brian Batty in the head. Had a few of those today. But anyways, you can see the live updating stats as we get through today's game. There's a strike, and it's a strikeout. That is Caden Blood's 5th strikeout on the day. Caden Blood with the pitching performance of the playoffs. Jaden Ellett, pitcher for Wayne. Wayne is now down to their final 2 outs. Will Jaden Ellett be able to deliver something for the Badgers? We'll find out. There's a delivery, and it's outside. Hits the corner for a strike. Terrific command there from Caden Blood. Started the game as the first baseman. And ended up replacing Logan Steed, and he's been on fire ever since. That one high and inside for a ball. The catcher, Zach Allen, sets up on the outside corner of the plate, and that's exactly where it's going. Another called strike for Caden Blood. Here's the delivery. Swung on and hit. It's going to be fair. Is it going to drop? No. Jaden Ellett gets it out. This is it. For Wayne, there's not much left. In the first and second innings, when they scored most of their runs, it all came on 2 outs. See if they can work some of that same 2-out magic here at the end of the game. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Up to bat is Regan Bryan. Number 10, he pitched for a while. Swung on and foul. 0-2, no man out, 2 down. This is it. If Bryan strikes out, the game is over. And Piute will advance to its second straight 1A championship game. Blood staring down the pit, staring him down. Here comes the delivery. Swung on, popped up, and it drops. It drops. Is he going to make the throw in time? No. And now one man's on base, on first base. Jaden Ellett with the single. And that was just, you're talking football as a game of inches, that was just inches from being the final out. That was so close to being the final out. Now up to the plate, Simmons, Mark Simmons, one of these two seniors, 2 down, 1 man on base. Here's the pitch. It's inside for a ball, 1-0. It's not over till it's over, and it is not over yet. Here's the delivery. Inside for a strike. Called strike. It's very similar to the pitch that came just before it, but no, the official says, umpire says that is a strike. It's 1-1, 2 down, 1 man on first. Blood looks down the runner at first. Prepares for the delivery. Here it comes. Swung on and hit in the center field. It's a pop-up. This could be the game. It's over. Piute advances. Piute advances. Piute advances to their second straight state championship game against the winner between Tabiona and Panguitch. Your final, Piute 8, Wayne 6. Both teams had 2 errors and 9 hits. And the hit of the game has to go to Piute's Dalton Steed, who hit a 3-run home run in the 4th inning to get this team back into the game. The go-ahead run was scored in the 5th inning, and Piute has just never looked back. Terrific win here by the Piute Thunderbirds. They will face the winner of the game between Tabiona and Panguitch. And Tabiona and Panguitch is coming up momentarily here. That game's supposed to start at 2. Probably will not start here for another 10 or 15 minutes while these two teams have a chance to warm up, take the field, stretch, exercise, and prepare. So we're going to take a break while we get ready for that one. Again, your final here at Brent Brown Ballpark in Orem, 6-8. Piute the winner.